It is Sunday, so get ready with me while I get ready for a barbecue that I'm going to. I was going to talk to you while filming this, but right now I'm having a conversation with my daughter. So we'll listen to her or I'll listen to her and do my skincare routine with you. So my first step, which is usually my first step in the morning, is I tone with the Haru Wonder Hyaluronic Black Rice Toner. Love this stuff. Use it almost every day. It is a great prepping step for all of the steps that happen after. Today I'm treating my skin with the Good Molecules Niacinamide. That's going to be my treatment step because I haven't actually been using niacinamide for a while. I started a new retinol treatment, which is a retin-A with some different acids. I've done that twice now, and I hadn't really been using my retin-A with niacinamide. So I thought I'd go ahead and do this step today because I like how niacinamide typically calms my skin down. Here I'm using the Niod, or is it Niod? I don't know, non-invasive options for, I don't know what the D stands for. I'm using their fractionated eye contour concentrate. I guess it would be Niod. I absolutely love this stuff. It is such a nice consistency around the eye, and it does really help my eyes to not dry out. So I'm using that for my eyes. And then I'm finishing off with the Plump Hyaluronic Cream from Glow Recipe. This feels good on the skin, and I'm just going to use it in place of a moisturizer today because I feel really, really moisturized, and I don't necessarily want anything heavy on my face. I'm going to a barbecue. I may be sitting outside. The humidity seems pretty high today, so I'm just going to use the hyaluronic acid, and hopefully it'll pull some of that moisture from the atmosphere. Fingers crossed. I was thinking of using my La Mer regular moisturizer after the step, but I realized this was the regular one, and I don't use this one in the summer because it's very thick. I use the soft cream instead in the summertime, or the gel moisturizing cream. They're much lighter. And I was thinking about a TikTok that I saw last night about La Mer. It seems like there's always some esthetician or some medical professional dermatology type person, not usually a dermatologist, but usually some sort of esthetician type person who will make a TikTok or some sort of social media post about how La Mer is not worth it. They've never tried it. And they always put the highest priced jar of La Mer up as an example. Like they had a jar of La Mer that was like 3.5 ounces for $545. And you can get the smallest bottle of La Mer for like $90. And it lasts forever. And I say forever because you only need a very little bit. I understand that people don't like expensive moisturizers. You know, they want to save money. Save money. Nobody is holding a gun to anybody's head and saying, use La Mer. However, I wish people would stop bashing products they haven't tried, or bashing products just because a lot of people like them. La Mer at one point was the only moisturizer that I could use. And I have visual proof that it has maintained and improved my skin. When I was starting tretinoin, La Mer was literally the only moisturizer that did not make me feel, or helped me to not feel as if my face was falling off, because tretinoin is no joke. No other moisturizer did that, and I tried several. I had a hard time finding any moisturizer that I could stand on my skin that, felt good enough but wasn't overly oily or overly moisturizing, and that didn't sting or burn my eyes. And when I found La Mer, it was a game changer for me. So, say what you want. If it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work. But I just wish that we would stop vilifying products because people like them. I was holding my hands up though because I think I'm going to do a little bit of a challenge. I'm only going to put the La Mer cream on my left hand and not put it on my right. Maybe use a different cream on my right, I don't know, and just see if there's a difference. I do that sometimes with my skincare products when I'm testing them out. Do they really work, or, is it all just hype? I know that this does though, but, maybe it'll help someone else. So now let's get started with this clean and glowy makeup routine. I decided I wanted to do that clean girl aesthetic, but with a glow. So let's do it. I'm starting with the Nars Radiant Creamy Color Corrector. I'm using the color Medium Deep. This is a peachy color corrector. Ladies, get a color corrector, especially if you have dark circles or discoloration. Especially if you're brown, you want to get a peach undertoned or a slightly orange undertone because it just evens things out. It is one of the reasons why I don't really have to go with a full face of foundation now. So yeah, I'm starting with that. And I'm just putting it in strategic places, under my eyes. There's a little discoloration on my eyelids. Anywhere where I see discoloration that I want to hide. And I'm taking I think this is my Sephora concealer brush. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And just blending it all out. And now I'm just taking my Hourglass Vanish Concealer, which is my favorite concealer. And I am concealing. I am going over the same spots that I used the color corrector on pretty much. But of course, concealer is a little bit thicker. It's going to definitely hide imperfections. And wow, we are having a full-on conversation. But I love this concealer because it actually does what concealer should do. Hourglass, they have me with their powder and their concealer. So far, those are two products that I love. I've been using that powder for years, the Hourglass powder, and I suspect this concealer is going to be the same if they don't change the formula. It's just that good. And now it's time to just, again, blend everything in. I often wonder why I don't do these two steps together. And I have to remember that if I put one or the other on, it's a possibility because they're both wands that I could cross-contaminate the product. So that's why I don't do it. But I would love to try it in a way that I don't. I'm sure it's possible. I just have to maybe slow down and, figure it out. Because then I could just blend them all out in one step, I don't know. I'm sure there are people who do it. I'm finishing the blending process with a beauty blender because otherwise it will take forever. And I need to move on to the next step. So I know that whatever it is that I'm going to do with my eyes, I'm not sure yet. I do know that I'm going to use this Morphe palette. I just got this yesterday. And look at these colors. They are so pretty. And there are so many of them. So I want to use this. I am not wearing this dress that I had on. Honestly, I just tried this dress on to see how it fits. Look at how it fits. Whose body is this? Oh my goodness. Yeah, this fit nothing like this when I wore it for my son's baby shower. And I think I only wore it one other time after that. But I need to find something to wear to this barbecue. And once I do that, then I'll decide what I want my makeup look to look like. So this is where I hang the clothes that I'm currently wearing so that I could see them because my closet is a hot mess. These are some dresses that I recently purchased on a shopping trip. It actually feels good to shop again. I actually want to shop again. So I purchased these. This is a cute dress from Aritzia. It could work for a barbecue with a pair of white tennis shoes. Another Aritzia dress or Zara. I think this is Zara. And it's just a white baby doll dress. I have this maxi dress. I actually have this in two colors. I got both of them from Amazon. And then this halter knit dress, which is really cute on, is another one that I got from Aritzia. But I don't think that I'm gonna wear any of these because the maxi dress seems a little too long and precious, and the other dresses seem a little too flirty. Now this dress, oh my God, such a cute dress. And then this one is from the drop, the Amazon drop from Signed Blake. I don't think that's what she calls herself anymore, but. So I'm going to have to check the weather. But this dress, you guys, oh my goodness. But my daughter left, so now I can actually talk to the camera. But this dress, wow, I was not expecting, I did not have high hopes for this. I think this is meshki. It is stunning. I'm blown away right now because wow, it looks really good. I don't know if I'm gonna wear this yet because I do have a little swelling still here, but I can fix that with just my shapewear, so that's not a big deal. But wow. So I have this one. It's from the drop for Signed by Blake, Amazon drop dress I got from her. I love the dress, but what's interesting about it is it fits a little weird in places. I don't really know. I mean, it could be too that I need to adjust. It could be that I need to address the straps in the back too. So I would have to take it off to do that. But overall, it's really cute. I don't think this is it. Let me give you some light. I don't think this is it, but it's very cute. It's a little roomy now in the back too. So I'm a little concerned about that. And I guess no matter what I do to my body, no matter what I do to my body in certain outfits, I will always get this little crease here because of this. So, okay, dress number 3. So this is my newest designer purchase. And I really like this. It's an Ellie Tahari dress. It was one of the ones that I saw in Miami when I did a video short, and I think I did also include these dresses in my Miami video. I think. Anyway, this was one of the dresses and I love it. It's beautiful. It has this embroidery detail on the bottom as well and a little ruffle. I'm never crazy about these ties here because they're really annoying, but if I do decide to wear this, I will have my husband tie them and make them even and make like pretty bows or whatever. This is probably more barbecue, I think. The only thing about this dress is it does not have pockets. And I have become spoiled when it comes to dresses with pockets. If it doesn't have a pocket, I really don't want it. But I just loved the way this fit. I loved the embroidery on it. And it's a solid, very well made dress. I think it might really rain. It seems like it's gonna rain today. So this might be the best bet. I don't know. I love that green one though. This one. And yes, it is from Meshki. That's where it's from. I had to look at it again. But yes, it is from Meshki. So I'm thinking more date night. I feel like I would be way more comfortable in this. And I'm going to base it off of how I feel. Like, honestly, I'm up for the barbecue today, but not. It's going to be a little bit of a drive to get there. I don't know, I don't know if we're going to be outside or inside and outside. A lot to think about. Women have a lot to think about when they're doing these things, when we're getting dressed to go somewhere doing something. We always have to think about the weather. We have to think about comfort levels and all of that. I can wear my shapewear under this, wear my garment under this, so I can be secure and not swell up or anything. So I think this is probably the move. We're gonna go with this. So now I can do my makeup to go along with this. Okay, so now that I know what I'm gonna wear, I have to get something to eat. I got a peach. You guys, these peaches are so juicy. Like, they are at the height of ripeness right now. In fact, a little overripe, and oh my God, so good. I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm going for a clean girl aesthetic. It's always weird when I call myself a girl. I'm 51. I mean, I guess I am a girl, but yeah, like clean girl aesthetic. Clean woman aesthetic. I'm going for a glowy look, something that you would have at a barbecue. Glowy, not dewy, but glowy. Okay, I had to go and do my hair first because I realized that when I do my hair, it takes the makeup off of my face. So I was going to attempt to do my makeup first before my hair, which I never do, because inevitably when I start working on my edges and the hair around that frames my face, it takes my makeup off. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more of the Yummy Skin to this forehead area. This is such a glowy product. I could opt for my spray on sunscreen as a setting spray. I may do that instead, just because I love how glowy my skin looks already with just concealer and this serum. Like, it's beautiful. So I may do that today. I rarely do that though, because I don't think that it gives enough coverage. But it is also, it does also look like it's gonna rain today, so maybe I can get away with it. So this is, like I said, the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Serum, Glow Serum. I have two colors. I have Juice Boost, and Main Squeeze. This is the Juice Boost that I just put on my face. And look just how glowy and skin blurring this product really is. Okay, but we're going for a very clean look. So almost like a makeup, no makeup look, but I'm definitely wearing makeup. I already did my concealer, but I do see where I could maybe add a little bit more here and here. I'm not going to do much in the way of contouring. I really don't do that anymore, just because I don't feel like I need to. Unless like I'm going for a situation where I really want like a super glam makeup look, like, you know, a formal event, or I really want to look uber sexy, then I will. But other than that, I don't really do much contouring. Maybe a little bit on the back end with some blush and some bronzer, but other than that, I don't do much. So I just added a little more concealer, took it all the way up to underneath my eyelids, just to look a little more awake, because it's a clean girl aesthetic. And this is one of those aging youthful tips that, you know, it's a very youthful look. You know, a lot of the times we sag, we have dark circles under our eyes, and anything that's gonna make it look like it's lifting the eye, that's what you want to just look a little more youthful, and also to give that wide eye effect, or the bigger eye effect. I have very cat-like eyes normally, and as I get older, I find that makes you look hard, and anything that makes you look hard is going to make you look older. I'm not afraid of looking older, but I don't want to look harsh. So pro tip. So now I have my Hourglass powder, which I'm getting low on, and I'm just gonna kind of bake here a little bit. That for two reasons. One, because I do really want to set this under eye, and I also am gonna do some eyeshadow, and I don't want to get eyeshadow all over. Wow, okay, there we go. All over my face. So now I'm wearing black, and I think I can go with something maybe a little peachy. I just want the eyes to look like bright and awake. I don't necessarily want them to look made up. The clean girl aesthetics that I've seen that I've liked, that is usually the effect that you get. It just looks awake and bright and glowy. It doesn't look like you have on a ton of eyeshadow or makeup. I'm trying to clean off my brush here with a little micellar water and a napkin. I really need to clean my brushes, y'all. I do. But I think this will be good enough to just pick up that lighter color and not get the darker color in it. You've been using a lot of dark colors, so called OG Crew. It's just a neutral, just all over the lid. Yeah, okay, that was a good choice. Just all over the lid like so, because I want to just brighten and awaken everything. Yeah, I like that. Then I'm gonna go with a much more peachy color to just warm it up. I'm actually gonna go with a color to warm things up. I'm actually gonna go with a color called Peaches. Here we go, y'all. Yeah, just to give it a little warmth. I'm gonna concentrate this in the center of my lid. Go Peaches. Like I'm eating a juicy peach. I'm gonna look like a juicy peach. Yeah, Peaches just in the middle. I'm gonna take this color called Chill Moment, which is like a bisque color. And I'm gonna go inside the lids with that. I think that's pretty. And I guess I'll go on the outer lids too. I don't normally go on the outer lids with a lighter color, but I don't want this to be, you know, a dramatic effect. I want it to just be, to just blend. So a little closer so you guys can see. So I'm just gonna start in the middle and blend out to the inner corner, go back, blend out to the outer corner. And I think this is pretty much the vibe for the eye. I think that's pretty. So again, blend start in the middle, blend in, and then blend out. And then blend out, yeah. And I think what I will do, then I'm gonna take a little brown, like a nutmeg color called Sweet Tea. You gotta say it like that, you know, Sweet Tea whenever you say those words. And then I'll go into the crease and into the outer corner. And then blend all back towards the middle. It's hard for me to see what this looks like, you guys, so bear with me. But we're just doing a clean girl look, so not too heavy on the color, but not like neutral either. Like I want you to see that I actually made the effort. Yeah, I think that's really pretty. I'll go back into Peaches again, just to kind of define that center portion of my eyelid. And then do another blending. Okay, and now it's time to just clean up under the eyes. For my last step, I'm going to take a little bit of one of these beautiful metallic shades, and I need it just a little bit. I'm even going to use an eyebrow brush to do this. I'm taking the Sugar Me, and I'm just going to go right along the lid. just to give it a little bit of glitter and drama. Yeah. So I'm really lining with my eyeshadow, and I'm lining with a lighter eyeshadow instead of a darker eyeshadow, because I don't need to go with a darker eye. I don't even need to use eyeliner, black eyeliner, because I'm going for a very glowy, youthful, clean look. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I feel like Bob Ross. Happy little eyeliner. And there we are. So I'm going to clean up just around here with my concealer. Add a little concealer to the brush and just clean up around the eyes so that everything is aligned and it looks, yeah, I think that looks beautiful. My daughter is washing, so all that noise is what you hear. This is why I typically don't do sit down and talk videos. All right, so there we are with the eye. And now I think I don't do much to my eyebrows. I literally just take my mascara and I put the mascara on my eyebrows very sparingly and I lift them straight up. This eyebrow is a little sparse, so it takes a little bit of filling in, but again, just lift them straight up. And it's really hard to do looking into the camera because I can't see. I don't have on my glasses. And it's not a mirror. So if it looks a little crazy, I will fix it in the end. And I take a spoolie and, and I fling it across the room. One second. I have a lot of tension in my neck, you guys. I need to go for a massage soon. Because I don't drink. But that's it. I just take the spoolie and just make it look like little hairs. And that is it. I am not fighting around with eyebrows because for one, this is a clean look. I don't want a harsh eyebrow. And two, I don't have eyebrows, so why am I adding what I don't need? This is what I have. You can see them, so it's good enough. I'm gonna take Max Blunt, and this really doesn't show up on me, but it kind of does define my contour space. And I'm only doing this because I'm gonna use some blush, and I just kind of need to see where to put it. And I like to give it a nice base. So, I mean, there's a bit of a contour there, but not much. But I'm just, really, it's a line of demarcation for me. Because what I'm really going to use is blush. So I have the Nars Orgasm palette, and what I'm going to just do is use this darker color as my blush. And I might actually mix these two. Just going to hit this part of my face here, but I just needed that line of demarcation there. So I'm taking this and I'm gonna, there we go. Just blush on. It would be looking like I'm blushing. So yeah, I'm just gonna take this and do this here with that. And it's such a pretty color, very warm. I will even put a little under my chin. Very warm. And then I'll take another larger brush and just kind of, you know, make sure that it doesn't look like I just stained my face with blush. There we go. So I'm gonna do that, like that. And then I'm gonna go in with the Orgasm on top of it to give it some dimension. I think I'm gonna take the Orgasm on my nose and on my chin area, just to give it all, and a little bit here, just to give it a little color. And then I'll go in with the top color. I don't know the names of these colors. I think this is Naples. I'm gonna go in with Naples and just hit the tops of my cheeks. This is where I get that really summery glow. And again, I feel like I can still see the Danessa Myricks just popping out. So I don't have on any foundation. I have the Danessa Myricks serum. I have, yeah, a little bit on my nose, a little bit there. I have the Danessa Myricks serum, my concealer, and my color corrector that you saw me use at the beginning. And no foundation, which I think really makes this clean. I will also kind of hit my jawline here and here. I mean, I feel like that looks good already. And I also feel like that's enough. So with that said, I'll go ahead and blend all this. Blend, 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 blend. And I usually use a bigger brush to blend with, but I can't find it. A MAC brush that I love. Blend, 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 blend. There we go. It's beautiful. It's glowy and beautiful. And now I just need to take my mascara and actually put it on my eyelashes. And we'll do lipstick a little bit later because I'm not quite ready to put lipstick on since I am doing my makeup prematurely so that I can focus on getting this video up. But yeah, I'm just trying to pick apart the lashes and then starting at the base and pulling the mascara through. I love that twiggy look when it comes to my lashes, where the lashes are just like, I love that. And this will be all of the like dark pigment that I put around my eyes. Usually I'm a heavy eyeliner girl, but I don't think that looks very clean. So we're gonna call this a clean and glowy aesthetic. I think it is gorgeous. I'm gonna go over my face one more time with my hourglass powder. And I might set my chin with a little Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, I think it's pretty. Okay. The power of makeup, y'all. Yeah, I think I will do just the once over. I don't really like to use powder on my face, brown powder, because I feel as though it gets all over everything, but I'm just gonna use a little bit of this just to kind of blur everything so that I'm not super shiny for one, and I have kind of a bronzed, like sun-kissed color. I feel like it finishes really well. I just don't want makeup all over everything. But I think when I use my setting spray, it should be fine. So there's that. And then for good measure, a little more of my hourglass powder, which actually has glowy properties of its own, honestly. It is a very white translucent powder that looks good on all skin types. Or skin tones, excuse me. It's beautiful. So a clean aesthetic, not a lot of makeup, not any foundation. And I will spray this and be on my way. Well, not really, because I still have a couple of hours. Like I said, I just filmed this early in the morning. I will be ready when it's time to go, which is another habit that I'm building. But also I had the opportunity to show you how I got this look. So